Alright, hi YouTube. Alright, we're gonna do the fog reconstruction guide. Yeah, surely this will be a guide. So, we have phase 2 of the crew event now. It is already live, okay? This phase 2 called Etching Maze. You also get DC for doing this. Blah blah blah, just like last time. So there's 5 levels. Your crewmates cooperate, exploring the map, collect stuff, and defeat the bosses. This is pretty much similar to last time, but there's 5 floors now. They're stacked on top of each other, different floors. They're not just like last time where it's just one single floor but different zones. Now there's 5 different floors, all with multiple zones. What's different also here is you have to clear the fog now. Each time you clear fog, you'll consume a crystal, so 1 vitality is gone. It only needs to be cleared once, so if you clear the fog, the rest of your crew gets free access to wherever. And then again, this is the same mechanic. You have to defeat a boss or a monster to get to open a chest or go through barricades. That's still the same. And then this is still the same. Doing certain tasks gets you a buff, right? Defense 50% defense down, 100% attack up. That's still the same. And then when you defeat the boss, you get to teleport. Everything else here is the same. So let's see, what do you get from this? So right, if you defeat this entire thing with your crew, you end up getting a limited title. So Etching Maze Cleanup. But like on CN, my dead server, there was only a total of like 3 crews, I think, maybe 5 that managed to clear this. So good luck. If you don't coordinate with your crew, this is impossible. This is impossible. Besides that, let's see how the map is going. So okay, so this map is very, very big, and the center teleport is like right here. So top left had more people, they cleared more fog. And then basically you have to like run around. You run around to like the edge, right? You want to clear these barricades to unlock more of the map, right? And then you want to get to the different floors as fast as possible. So let's talk about all the different things here, right? So I'm like capped. If you're capped, you want to come in and like help your crew open fog at least. So here we go. There's this one thing over here, this bonfire. It's ignites a bonfire, clear the fog within 2 space range, so like 2 space AoE radius. All the fog will be gone. So you want to prioritize getting this to save your vitality. You want to like get to a bonfire before you like clear out all the fog. You want to light the bonfire first, and then there will be a map. We'll go over the map. There is a complete layout guide map of how everything looks like, so you don't have to like waste your vitality on fog that you don't need to open. And then these chests are not worth it. These fragments are not worth getting at the beginning. Your main primary goal is to level up as fast as possible, right? Because again, your level is the same as the last time, right? The higher your level, the more stats you get. And then same thing, crew warehouse, you can trade and do stuff, right? Let's look at the map real quick. So this is the map, right? This is floor 1 through 5, the entire map and everything about it. This is floor 1. If you go look at the game, because I spawned bottom right corner. If you look at this, I am at this bottom right corner of the map, and then the barricade is right here. And it goes all the way there, and then the teleports will teleport here, and then it'll teleport back to the center, and the boss is in the center, and then you go to the next floor, right? This is 1 floor. So, okay, this is floor 1. This is floor 2. You spawn on, I don't even know where you spawn. You spawn on one of the corners, and you're supposed to move all the way to the middle. This is floor 3. We'll talk about what everything means, I guess, later. This is floor 4. It is doable if you're coordinated. Just saying. And then finally, this is floor 5. With the final boss at the top right corner, I guess. Time to be #1 crew in the server. Right? Look at this map. Figure out where you need to go. Let's talk about what everything means. Basically, there's a short guide from this guy, all right? There is 5 different floors, and the higher the floors, the better the items you can get, okay? Floor 1, you can only get blue gear. That's why you don't want to open any of the chests. You don't want to do anything. You just want to get to the boss and only level up. So floor 1 is blue stuff. Floor 2 and 3 are purple stuff. Floor 4 and 5 is where the gold stuff starts coming in, all the gold items, okay? So you want to get to floor 5 or floor 4, and then you start opening chests and then getting good items, right? So at the beginning, you want to get XP. You want to use crystals to level up. And then towards the end, you want to get items. I think you can get to like up to level 30 this time around. I forgot exactly how high you can go. Speedrun to floor 5. Like level up to max. Speedrun to max level as soon as possible. So this is how you speedrun, okay? This is data mined. There should be an English data mine, I hope, all right? Afro, Sova, whoever, please help have an English data mine. But this is all the new thing for this round are these random events, right? Let's show one. So all of these like a question mark boxes, these random events, you talk to them, you consume crystals to get stuff. There's like correct answers for everything. So let's take a look. Where is a good one? There we go. This is a good one. Wait. First, let me use some stamina just in case. Just in case I can't go over cap. Let's see. Wow. I got one shot. What? -2. Okay. Let me actually just use something. And then open another one. It is what it is. Alright, we're at 278. So, this is an incomplete snowman. This random event, if you go over to this guide, right, there's a total of 20 random events. This is number 19, the incomplete snowman. So if you give it eyes, you get a frost buff. If you give it nose, you get XP. If you give it hands, you get a DPS item. But if you give it clothes, you get 30 vitality back. All right, we're starting at 278. We're gonna -10 to +30 by giving it clothes. And there we go. And you get XP. And we leveled up. Right? This is how you farm up your level and XP is by running through the map, clearing mobs, like just basically speed run to the boss, open all the map, and then do all the good random events. Okay, so here's a list of random events. Let's go translate all of these, all 20 of these. So, spinning the wheel, you spend 10. There's for a chance of 80% beneficial buff or a 20% debuff. Never do these. These are shit. Okay, number 2, some thunderstorm or whatever. I don't know the actual English. So, hide from the rain, accept the rain, or use umbrella, I think. I don't know how they're going to translate. Just rough translations, I guess. Someone wants to cook the actual thing with the in-game stuff, feel free to. So this, you get a vault item, an altered item, or a physical item. Number 3, strange book, I think. This is spend 10 for XP, or the second one is spend 10 for 50% altered item or 50% debuff. All right, so in the beginning, you might want to do the 10 for XP, right? Anytime there's XP before you're capped, might be a good option. And every time you do a random event, you get a base 50, right? If it's XP, that means you get additional XP on top of the base 50. Number 4 is some like wandering beggar or something. Wanderer's request. You can give it 200 fragments, right? The green thing on the top right, this green stuff, right? The stuff you buy from the shop. And again, there's no shop anymore. The shop is on random NPCs, and you don't want to buy stuff at the first few levels, right? You can give it green fragments to complete the task. So at the early stages, you might want to spend 200 for an item, which also gives you 50 XP. Otherwise, you choose 10 for XP. So this is additional XP. Clear spring water. If you drink it, you get a frost item. If you wish on it, you get XP. So you use 10 fog crystal for 150 XP plus another 50 for completing a random. Number 6 is a well. You can spend 10 to get a DPS item, which you don't want to do at the beginning. Number 7 is fortune teller, I think, right? This is a good one. Okay, if you get your fortune told, it doesn't cost anything. You get an item and 50 XP basically. And or if you don't believe in fortunes and you leave, you don't consume anything and you get XP. So this is a good one. Number 7. These fortune tellers are good. You should choose to leave to get XP. You should do all of these. And then number 8 is tempting treasure chest, I guess. If you choose the left side, you get a damage item. If you choose the right side, you get fragments. This should be late game priority. Number 9, crazy potion maker or something. Choosing the red potion gets you a random 30% element buff, and choosing the blue pill gives you an execute. So this is also for late game. You don't want to do this early. This is for killing later floor stuff. Number 10 is a robot. First option, red and blue together is 50% vault buff. Second option, red and green together, no cost for free. But then there will be a second dialogue, and then you wait for it. Spend 10 for 50% damage buff or 50% debuff. That's bad. But if you choose to leave during that second option, you get XP. And then you should go for the third option always, green and blue. Connect green and blue to get 30 stamina back. So this is another one of those plus 20s. So this robot is similar to that snowman we did. It's a spend 10 for 30. So this is a net positive. Always do this. And then number 11 is a guy holding umbrella. If you take umbrella for him, you get a defensive buff, or you get a shield. If you choose the other option, you don't need an umbrella. There's a 50% chance of a damage buff or 50% chance of a debuff. Trapped beast, if you go near it for 50% buff or a 50% debuff. If you check the surroundings and you save it, you get a death prevention buff once, but if you run away, you get a debuff. This is not important. Number 13, there's a bird, I think. If you follow the bird, 50% buff, 50% debuff. If you watch them instead, you get XP. And then magic show or magician's show, number 14. If you watch, you get XP. If you assist, you get fragments, shop fragments, the green stuff. And then so watch the show as XP. Right, we're level 4 now. And then number 15, old man next to some lamppost. If you go into the middle, you get a death prevention buff. Go to the right, damage buff. Go to the left, you 50% buff, 50% debuff. And then number 16 is floating eyes. If you don't look at them, you get 150 XP. If you look at them, you only get 50 XP. So always choose don't look at them. And then number 17 is something shadows. Shadows under the light. If you go near them and check, you get a buff that is resistant to all damage. If you run away and leave, you get XP. Number 18 is lucky person. This is an error in the text. Should have been fixed on global. I don't know. Option 1 is a buff. Option 2 is XP. And then this is the snowman. Right? The snowman that we demoed. Giving it eyes is a frost buff. Giving it nose is XP. But you should always choose to give it clothes. The last option for 30 stamina back. And then number 20, last one. Hot snow or something? Burning snow. If you go look for shelter is XP. If you stay at wherever you are, stay still, you get a flame buff. Okay? So these are all the random events. So TLDR of this whole thing, ignore everything. So at the beginning, if you see XP, go for XP. If you see a robot, always choose the last option for 30 stamina. And if you see a snowman, always choose the last option with clothes to get stamina. So these are the two. The main ones is the snowman and the robot for the 30 stamina. So you can use the stamina, more stamina on more of the XP options to level up faster. And then besides all these random events, obviously there's Mia again, right? Mia is a one-time claim thing. You claim Mia for more vitality. So basically, to succeed in this event as a crew, floor 1, you spawn in, open up the fucking map, prioritize getting the bonfires, right? You can see the bonfires on the map. Don't open up anything next to the bonfire. Go straight to the bonfire, open up the bonfire. Get every single possible Mia on the map. Get every random event that gives you more vitality. And then get every random event that gives you XP. So you get to the level cap as soon as possible, get to the boss, use whatever gear you have, kill it, and move on to floor 2 and 3. And once you're on floor 4, then prioritize getting gear. So I have the link to this video in the description on YouTube. And then Reiko says use free-to-play rainbow cubes for bosses and when needed. All right, if you're free-to-play, there's also still, remember this thing, right? If you're free-to-play, these are still good. Right, this doesn't even use stamina. These are just fucking free, right? Just grab all those. They're free. Might as well grab them. And then this is the active buffs that you have. These no longer are in your inventory, apparently, for this season. Right? Remember there was like this buff item in your inventory that buffed your stars? Okay, you want to touch those. You increase the star rating of frost weapons, blah, 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 blah. And then you use these buffs and you consume them. These give you stars on your weapons. They stack and carry over to next levels. Yeah. So like, I guess if you... So we're at X2, right? If we try and kill something now. If we challenge one. Okay, we can probably kill this thing. Let's try to execute. Alright, it just died. Alright, Zeke is still good. Once you use one of those rainbow things, your buffs, it was on X2, right? You lose one stack of these buffs. So at the beginning, if you are able to deal with whatever, don't bother. And then you do, if you're tryharding, then you run around the map and get these Venus cubes again. Right, these all give you max weapon stars for free to play. Right, and then you do have like a maximum damage, like 20 mil only. Doesn't matter how well you do. Right, you just gotta like keep going in, waste your stamina on this, and kill it as many times as you can. And yeah, Zeke resets now between the different challenges, so I guess it's fine. I guess that's pretty good. And again, these chests, I prioritize the 200 chests instead of the 100 chests. Transmit to new place. Bonfire, you want to light these up. See, if you light up a bonfire, you get a shit ton of XP for the cost of one. And then there's also these vendors that sell stuff for the green currency. You do not want to get this. All right, only buy starting from floor 4 and above, I guess. And also garbage stuff you can dismantle for more fragments of the blacksmith. That's new too. Do you compete with other crews? Yes, there is a crew leaderboard. So the competition here is like this. Go rankings. Yeah, you're competing with other crews, but like the cosmetic is top 100, right? Everyone basically gets the cosmetic, but you already got this cosmetic from last season. And then top 3 gets the flex title, which only lasts until the next crew event starts. So this is the only competition. You don't get any rewards whatsoever. You get a flex title for being 1, 2, or 3 in the rankings for crews. That's it. It's a limited time title, so it don't fucking matter. But like, you do want to clear the event for all the free shit, and also there is a permanent title in the event for completing this crew thing. But you can't cheese this, right? If you go to a crew that did complete the event, you can just come in like on the last day, maybe have a crew leader do this, kick people, accept new people in, and then everyone can just instantly farm out all the rewards on the last day, and then you just get kicked again after you're done farming. So that works. I literally hopped to a more alive crew at the end and managed to get everything. Could you show the part that gives DC? I don't know. I don't see DC here. I don't see any DC here. It might be fake news. But these upgrade drives, are definitely worth your time here. All right, good luck in the crew event. That's as much help I can do. All right, make sure you remember to claim your shit. All right, if you're a try-hard crew, then do the rest of the try-harding yourself, okay? Otherwise, just fucking forget it. It's not worth your time anyways.